In one of my earlier videos, we talked about the importance of raising your rates each year. I really hope you've been doing that. But today, I want to take things deeper. Let's call this version 2.0. If you're serious about elevating your work, your income, and your career, it's time to get personal. It's time to talk about how, as filmmakers, we often undervalue ourselves, and how raising your rates is not just about money, it's about self-worth and growth. Today, I'm speaking directly to filmmakers, whether you're just starting out or you've been doing this for years. So, why do you need to give yourself a raise? Raising your rates isn't just about numbers on an invoice. It's about how you see yourself, your time, and the value you bring to the table. Every single one of us, whether you're filming weddings, documentaries, commercials, or corporate videos, has something unique to offer. The key is to recognize that you are a storyteller, and great stories are priceless. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your work wasn't being valued? Like you were giving your best, but your rates didn't reflect the effort, creativity, and the heart you were putting in? That's because there's a gap between your talent and the perception of your value. Today, we're going to close that gap. Let's talk about the power of storytelling. In the world of filmmaking, there are two types of creators: those who simply deliver what's expected, and those who create an experience. That's what I want for you. Don't just hit record, craft something unforgettable. When you do that, when you become a storyteller that moves people, you can command a higher rate. Storytelling is not a luxury, it's what sets you apart. When you elevate the stories you tell, you elevate your value. And that's when you can or should give yourself a raise, making the leap from 1.0 to 2.0. If you're just starting out, maybe you've kept your rates low because you're building a portfolio, and that's perfectly fine. But if you've been in the game for a while, it's time to stop playing small. It's time to stop charging like you're fresh out of film school and start charging what you're worth. Here's what I tell every filmmaker I coach: charge little and you'll get little respect. Charge medium and you'll get more respect. Charge premium and people will trust that you know what you're worth. This is your 2.0 moment, where you go from being just another video creator to someone who sets the standard in your space. So elevate your craft and elevate your rates. The way to command higher rates is simple: add more value. And by value, I don't just mean higher production quality. Yes, invest in better gear, learn advanced techniques, and hone your skills. But it's the stories you tell that will elevate you from 1.0 to 2.0. Do your videos resonate emotionally? Do they solve problems for your clients? Do they make people stop, watch, and engage? If the answer is yes, then you're adding real value, and it's time to reflect that in your pricing. Here's something I want you to remember. It's not about what you charge for the hour, it's what you bring to that hour. When you bring creativity, expertise, and an understanding of how to tell a compelling story, you're delivering something far more valuable than just time. You're delivering impact, and that's what people are willing to pay for. So, how do you build a long-term career? Raising your rates isn't just a one-time thing. This is about building a sustainable, long-term career where your income grows as your experience grows. So once a year, take a good look at your rates. Bumping your day rate by 10 to 15% annually, whether it's from 250 to 275 or 500 to 575, won't scare away clients, but it will steadily increase your earnings. This 2.0 version of yourself has confidence. It's about believing in your work and understanding that people will pay more for a filmmaker who knows their value. So be confident in your value. I've had moments in my career where I saw other directors doing the same work I did, but getting paid 2 or 3 times as much. It was frustrating until I realized why. Their perceived value was higher. They positioned themselves as storytellers who deliver results, and the higher rates followed. You can do this too. It's not just about raising your rates, It's about presenting yourself as someone who brings undeniable value to the table. When clients see the impact of your work, they'll happily pay you more. If you don't know what others in your space are charging, you're flying blind. Head to sites like Upwork or other freelance platforms and check what the pros are charging. Look at what filmmakers with similar skills and experience are asking. Average those rates, adjust for your location, and set your pricing just above average. That's where the magic happens. You ready for the takeaway? If you elevate your work, your income will follow. This is your 2.0 moment. Go out there, tell better stories, add more value, and give yourself that raise because you've earned it. If this video has resonated with you, do something about it. Click on the link in the description to grab my free unscripted video story guide. Don't wait for clients to tell you what you're worth. Decide today. Raise your rates, raise your standards, and raise your career. If you found value in this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with fellow filmmakers. I post new content every week to help you become the filmmaker who stands out in a crowded space. Because if you tell better stories, people will find you. Thanks for watching.